Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Poco M3 Pro 5G versus the Infinix Note 10 Pro. And guys, and the Infinix Note 10 Pro is powered by a Mediatek Helio G95 chipset with the 8GB of RAM, while the Poco M3 Pro is powered by Mediatek Dimensity 700 processor, which is based on 7nm architecture, and also we have 4GB of RAM on the Poco M3 Pro. No comparison in terms of the RAM size. On the back we have a quad cameras on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, while on the Poco M3 Pro we have a triple cameras on the back. We have 64 megapixel main camera on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, while on the Poco M3 Pro we have a 48 megapixel main camera. So I am very excited to see that how is the Mediatek Helio G95 inside the Infinix Note 10 Pro is stacked up against the Dimensity 700 processor inside the Poco M3 Pro. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, like always, now let's see the boot up test. Here we go. And guys, on the logo it is here, more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. And guys, on both phones is running on Android 11. We have MIUI version 12 on the Poco M3 Pro, while on the Infinix we have XOS. And also on the Poco M3 Pro, and this is the cheapest 5G smartphone right now, and you can see, and the Poco M3 Pro is a little bit more faster when it comes to putting up, about half a second difference between these two devices when it comes to putting up. And guys, you can see that and both phones has a very different display. We have a Full HD IPS LCD display on both these two devices, and also we have 90Hz refresh rate. But I would say that and the display quality it is much better on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and also we have a center punch hole on both phones as you can see. And also we have 6.95-inch display on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, while on the Poco M3 Pro we have a 6.4-inch display, so huge difference in the display sizes as well. And guys, everything's closed up in the background, no app is running in the background. Now let's see phone dialer. That is a little bit more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro if I'm not wrong. Again, you guys are the judge of the speed test. Let's see settings. That is, yes, more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. So now let's go display on both phones, and you can see we have 90Hz refresh rate on both these two devices, so that's a really good thing. Now let's see Amazon shopping on both phones, and also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones, more faster on the M3 Pro 5G. Now let's see the scrolling, exactly the same, very smooth on both phones, 90Hz. Now let's see Candy Crush Saga, some games application, and you can see exactly the same on both phones. Instagram, faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Let's see pin out. That is again exactly the same, and you can see, and guys, on both phones is perform very similar. Let's see Spotify, faster on the Poco M3 Pro as compared to the Infinix. Let's see Subway Surfer, and faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to the Poco M3 Pro. Guys, we also have a single speaker on the Poco M3 Pro as compared to dual speakers on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, so that's a really huge difference. Let's see temper and two last game application we have in this speed test, and that is more faster on the Poco M3 Pro. And guys, you can see that, and the Dimensity 700 it is more faster as compared to the Mediatek Helio G95 in heavy stuff only. Zedge, and that is faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, so you can see that. Now let's see the scrolling, really smooth on both phones, again 90Hz refresh rate. So last time I launched the cameras on both phones, default camera app. Now let's see that who is going to be the fastest one. Faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to the Poco M3 Pro. And guys, we also have ultra wide on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and you can see which is not really available on the Poco M3 Pro. And guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. I am using default Google Chrome on both phones. Now let's see wikipedia.org, faster on the Poco M3 Pro. So now let's see the scrolling, and yes, I see a little bit lag in the start, but you can see that really smooth on both phones. So guys, now let's open this English. Again, more faster on the M3 Pro. Let's see the scrolling again, really smooth, and you can see So guys, now let's see RAM management on both phones. Again, we have 8 GB of RAM on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, while on the Poco M3 Pro we have 4 GB of RAM. And the one thing it is really bad on Infinix phones is that, and you can see a lot of application it is not available on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, automatically gone from the background. Let's see phone dialer on the M3 Pro, no refresh. Let's see settings, no refresh. Let's see Amazon shopping, refresh. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, refresh on the Poco M3 Pro. Instagram, that is seems like refresh. Let's see pin out, refresh again. Let's see Spotify, and you can see every single application it is refresh on the Poco M3 Pro. And also I see a lot of lags while I'm using this phone, and the UI on the Poco M3 Pro it is not really optimized right now. I hope in the future and the UI of the Poco M3 Pro will improve. Now let's see Subway Surfer, refresh again. Let's see Temperance 2, refresh again on the M3 Pro. Zedge, and last we're back to the internet browser, and that is not refresh on both phones. And guys, overall I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the Poco M3 Pro is perform more faster as compared to the Infinix Note 10 Pro in game app loading time only. I would say that in system based application Infinix Note 10 Pro is perform little bit more faster as compared to the M3 Pro. In terms of the RAM management wise, as you can see that Infinix Note 10 Pro is perform more better as compared to the Poco M3 Pro in terms of the RAM management wise. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Poco M3 Pro versus the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace out.